I think that's another point of similarity between us. Though I do
Yeah.
not teach English offline, I teach French. So I take English classes online on Clappingo, and I teach French to
Mhm.
students offline.
Wow.
I like to journal. I like to write in general poems and short
Mm.
stories, stuff like that. I do like to sing from time to time, though I wouldn't consider it my hobby. I also like voice acting. So
Oh my
that is
God.
basically different character impressions. I try to do those, or just voicing, like voiceovers and monologues, all of that. So got a couple
Mhm.
hobbies.
Wanted to go on stage and I wanted to speak. I wanted to give a speech. That also I did. I gave a lot of interviews also. And in my area, in my locality, people or, reporters, they highlighted me in newspapers, news channels. So everything happened, I would say. A lot of things I got from this English language.
All right then, Shweta, how has your day been?
My day has, my day was good. It was
Mm-hmm. Good
hectic
to
and
Yes.
I'm quite tired.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Do you want to
Yes.
talk about your day? What makes it so tiring?
Yeah, and usually I don't take session at this time. It's quite late for
Mm-hmm.
me, and I
Mm-hmm.
sleep early, actually 10:30 or 10 p.m. I sleep usually.
I see. Hmm.
But today I
So,
booked a session because
mm-hmm.
I wanted to have a session. Entire day today I didn't take session with tutor, so that's why.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
see. So, is it because your day was hectic that you couldn't take the session earlier on today?
Before diving into this session, I would love to know about you as we are meeting for the first time. And even I'm so excited and grateful for you. Thank you so much.
That makes me really glad, Shweta. My name is Mahira, and I'm a tutor here at Clappingo. And it's true, we're meeting for the first time. So I'm glad to meet you too. And I really enjoy English as a language, and I wish to help people who feel similarly. So that's about me. If there's any specific thing you'd like to ask me, go right ahead. Or if there's something you want to share about your day or yourself in general, then I'm interested.
Okay, I would love to share about myself as well. First of all, I wanted to ask you, are you a student or you are a tutor only? But still you are studying.
Yes, I am pursuing undergraduation currently. So I am a student, but I do pursue working as a tutor here on Clappingo.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been working over there?
Here on Clappingo, or how long have I been a student?
No, on Clappingo.
On Clappingo, it's been a while. I've conducted a couple of sessions, so it has been good so far. How long have you been on the platform, and how has that been for you?
It's been months and it's really amazing. Earlier, I used to learn by myself and with co-learners, and I was also conducting sessions. Still, I conduct sessions with people, those who learn English with them. And I have a YouTube, so there I upload, and I'm a YouTuber also. And with that, I'm a student. I'm studying in masters. So yes, that's how I'm doing, and I'm having session with tutors these days for 2 3 months completed. Mhm. Am I
Okay, and
audible to
how
you?
have you been liking that experience? Since you also, yes, you were audible, and I was saying that how are you liking that experience since you have a YouTube channel of your own, and you were taking sessions of your own as well as talking to other tutors. So I want to know how that is for you.
Amazing, amazing. I am learning a lot of things which I didn't know earlier because I started my journey of learning this language by myself, and at the same time, I was teaching also whatever I was learning. Because earlier, I learned this language just by watching videos, and I studied in Bengali medium. So I was exploring on YouTube. So that time I didn't know about this application. And I was watching videos. That time I got to know like people make conversational videos and they create videos with tutors. So that time I was not able to do that. And I was a student of college. That time I started learning this language. So I wanted to have sessions, but I couldn't do that. And also, my target was to learn by myself alone, like by self practice, doing a lot of things, a lot of activities I did to learn this language because I have learned completely on online platforms. So all things I did, and I was talking to normal people or ordinary people who are learning this language, right? So with them, I was trying to solve their problem, and I was also learning with them. So like that, I was doing. Ultimately, when I got chance to collaborate with Clappingo to application, so I have been doing that, and it's amazing experience because always I wanted to talk with experts, tutors.
I see. And well, since you have been talking to tutors here on the platform, I want to know how the conversation goes. What do you usually talk about, or what are your interests when you're talking to tutors? So maybe we could have a conversation.
Hmm. Okay, your voice is breaking up. I don't know, maybe due to network issue, but I got your question. So, usually we talk randomly, and sometimes we talk topic as well. And they ask my journey, and they ask my hobbies. So, like that, we talk. And sometimes they teach me as well. So nowadays, I have been taking sessions regularly, but earlier I was not taking. So nowadays, I am talking with I'm talking with new tutors every day. So that's how it's going on. And we talk like our journey. And I also ask the tutors, and they are all students since I have been talking with tutors, and they are also students, and I'm also a student. So our struggle and our time management, that's how we talk. Mhm.
I see. So you can kind of relate to the student teachers.
Mhm. And also we talk about
I
English
see.
related
So you
topics.
mentioned English related topics. You mentioned time management. That is something I'm interested in as well. Since you are a
Mhm.
tutor here and you also, talk to other tutors while being a student, I'd want to know how
Mhm.
you manage your time and how you go about navigating academics and just tutoring and all your other interests.
Mhm. Before that, I would also like to know what do you teach and how do you get, like, what type of students do you get and what do you discuss with the students basically?
For me, Shweta, I've gotten a variety of students, and usually my style of trying to link with my students is kind of understanding them. Though I know the
Mhm.
conversations are short, but as much as I can grasp onto what they're looking forward to, do they want to talk about their day? Do they want to learn specific topics? Do they want to
Mhm.
improve, say, in public speaking? Or what is their purpose of improving English? How is their journey so far? And sometimes you'll just engage in conversations that are fruitful to them. So they'll talk about a show they like, and then we'll build up on grammar and vocabulary from there. So that is usually my style of connecting with the students. I want to create this kind of rapport with the people that I'm connecting with. So that's more of my style. And I would like to know
Oh,
what your style
great.
is. Where do you place yourself?
Mhm. I work according to the people, how they are and what they need, and I also try to understand them. Basically, whenever I talk to people, I try to understand them. I don't ask any topic particular. I don't conduct a topic. First of all, I understand them. That's why I even asked yourself, like, what do you do? Are you a student? In that way, I try to make a session, and that's how I communicate with people and I make them comfortable. This is very important because as I have learned this language within few years, and I didn't earlier, and I was also underconfident girl. I was not able to communicate because I didn't know this language. I studied in Bengali medium, so I was struggling a lot. So I know for the people how they struggle and what they need. So what is my experience and what is I have been doing, so that is I share. In that way, I conduct my sessions.
Shweta, I think we're similar in that sense, trying to
Mm-hmm.
understand the learners that we are connecting with. So I think our style matches that way. That's great to know.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, and even you asked about time
Sweet.
management. Oh my God. Time management is very difficult for us, I believe. For you as well, I think so. I don't know about you. How do you manage time? But for me, I think it's very much difficult to manage everything because I teach on offline as well. So on online I teach and offline, then I make videos. Every single day I have to create videos. These days I take a gap. Actually, I took a gap for 1 month, 2 months, I would say. I was also not well. So I was just stopped because for entire year I worked hard on YouTube and I was not feeling good and I wanted to take gap because I was taking sessions a lot in a day. So for 2 3 months, I would say that I take less sessions and I don't have much sessions like earlier I used to do. So that's how I'm doing, and it's quite fine for me. Nowadays, I'm doing in this way. I will again do properly, but now I took a gap, and my time management is quite good than earlier. I was not eating properly earlier, and I was not able to sleep properly due to work, and I was not able to sleep. Like I was not getting, you know, I was thinking a lot, and also I wanted to do a lot of things. I wanted to complete my tasks. Earlier it was happening, so I realized that I need to take a gap. So I took, and nowadays I'm trying to do my present things, which I need to do. I need to eat properly, and I take online and offline classes, so I'm managing. And also I have studies, so I have to do. But still I am not I can't say you that I'm really well by managing time. I'm not. Just still I'm trying my best to do it because I have to go for offline classes as well. So somehow I'm doing, but actually I have created this environment, or this this work to into a passion. So I love that. But yeah, sometimes it's not good for my health. That is what.
I see. I understand. And I'm happy that you took this break because it's very important to rest your system from time to time to avoid burnouts. So I can really relate to your experience because I do find it difficult myself to juggle academics and my personal hobbies and tutoring. But I also think that I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
navigate it just like you are. And another
Mm-hmm.
interesting thing, Shweta, is that I also teach offline. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's another point of similarity between us. Though I do
Yeah.
not teach English offline, I teach French. So I take English classes online on Clappingo and I teach French to
Mhm.
students offline.
Wow. How do you manage? Now the question is arising that how do you manage like teaching two languages? It's not that easy, you know. English language is quite, for me, I feel too much teaching offline and online, and then making videos also. For you, you are teaching two languages. And also, we have hobbies, you know. I didn't share about you my hobbies that I'm not able to manage in this time management due to time management. I am sacrificing, I would say, my hobbies. Like I love to sing, but I'm not able to manage my time. And earlier I used to sing a lot, but nowadays I don't sing at all. So some hobbies are there that I don't do. But what about you? How do you do two languages teaching and then your hobbies and your life, personal life, and then family, and then study? Oh my God.
Well, regarding that question, the good thing about my offline classes is that they only take place during the weekend, and it's a 1 hour class, so it's a batch that I teach. So it's not that difficult to manage. I plan it out before my class. So during the week, I'll ensure that I have everything that I need, the material, the lecture, and I have the worksheets, everything planned. So that usually doesn't take up that much space in my schedule. So I've planned out certain timings during my weekend, so that works out. But yes, throughout the week, the other things with college classes, all of that, that does get very hectic.
Mhm.
And I think you mentioned you like to sing. I'm sad to hear that you're not able to sing actively because of your schedule.
Mhm.
I hope you can find some sweet spot to fit your singing in,
Mhm.
because I think being not being in touch with your core or your hobbies kind of increases your level of burnout. So for me, I try to
Mhm.
squeeze it in anytime I can. If I have 10 minutes, I'll journal. So I try to do that.
Okay. It's your hobby, right? Journaling is your hobby.
Yes, I have a lot of hobbies actually, Shweta. I like to journal. I like to write in general poems and short
Mhm.
stories, stuff like that. I do like to sing from time to time, though I wouldn't consider it my hobby. I also like voice acting. So
Oh my
that is
God.
basically that is basically different character impressions. I try to do those, or just voicing, like voiceovers and monologues, all of that. So got a couple
Mhm.
hobbies.
Wow, interesting. Quite impressive, I would say. And what about you? Like creating content on YouTube. You can also create content. So, do you create because you have a lot of hobbies, and of course, your personality is really great, I would say. The way you are speaking, frankly, and I really love your way of speaking and also personality. So, what about your YouTube?
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot to me. I do not have a YouTube. I am not any sort of content creator on any platform. I think
Mhm.
I like indulging with people, but I've not really explored. I'll get back to my question. I wanted to ask that since you create content, how is that journey for you, and how did you get into that to begin with?
hmm Initially, it was my dream, one of the biggest dream. Like I was dreaming, and I really wanted to be a YouTuber, and I wanted to see in front of camera, speak while speaking to myself in front of camera. Because as I told you that I have learned English language or speaking basically in front of camera, just because of using phone, watching videos and recording myself in front of camera. So I loved that when I started learning language. And I felt that I would be happy if I would start my YouTube journey. And I wanted to see myself on YouTube and I wanted to become a YouTuber. So it was really interesting and it was my passion to start a journey. And I started and with English language learning. So that was again passion for me because I was just living with this language. I didn't understand anything during my college time because only barrier I got in my college time, that is communication, speaking English language. I didn't know earlier how to improve myself and everything. It was nothing there because I am from rural area in the village. So that's how my journey started. And I wanted to speak a lot English language and I wanted to start my YouTube journey. So everything I fulfilled and a lot of things I did that I really wanted. I wanted to go on stage and I wanted to speak. I wanted to give a speech. That also I did. I gave a lot of interviews also. And in my area, in my locality, people or, reporters, they highlighted me in newspapers, news channels. So everything happened. I would say a lot of things I got from this English language. And eventually now I feel normal. I feel nothing. I feel not that much interesting towards this YouTube and speaking much. I love speaking still, but the thing is now it has become normal for me. Earlier it was too much big thing for me. But nowadays, I feel there are many things which I was not thinking earlier. But now I have to think about my family and normal things that we need to do. Earlier, I was just only passionate for English, YouTube, making videos, having sessions with people, connecting with them, like only those things I was doing, right? And also trying to communicate, and also I wanted to be on like interviews, like I wanted to give interviews an interview, and also I wanted to go in stage, so I did that. So I think nowadays I feel normal, but it was really amazing for me earlier when I started. It was everything for me in a small world because I have no experience of outside, to be honest. I don't know about you, for your journey, how it works. Like, what do you do basically? Do you go outside much, or but my story is very different. Like college also I studied on online, and also masters I'm doing on online mode. So I don't have that much experience of job and all. So it was my world to be on YouTube, to be communicator in English. So yeah.
I see. It's great how you've accomplished all of these things while being a student, navigating your academic life, personal life, as well as achieving this as a student. So I think that really inspires me as well. My journey, well, um, I was exposed to the language at a young age. So I was in a school where English was a mandatory language. So I got familiarized with the language very early on in my life. And then I think my personal interest developed in the language. I started to read fiction in the language. I started watching shows in this language. And then I realized that this language was very important to me. And it became a
Mhm.
tool of self expression and connecting with others. So it just grew from there and it's just been growing ever since.
Okay, that's how you have been communicating English language, right? So, do you speak English at home as well, or you just when you teach people, when you communicate in English, only that time?
Well, I like to keep a mix of languages. So when it's an informal interaction, I would keep a mix of Hindi and I'd keep a mix of English. Um, and if somebody is more comfortable with English, I would just switch the palette to English. And if they want to talk in Hindi, then I can just flip it. Depends on the other
Mhm.
person as well. But in my house, when I'm having interactions with my parents, with my siblings, then I just talk in Hindi because
Okay,
I
okay.
think it floats in the nativeness. Yes.
You have
What
sister,
about you? Is it any
right?
different? Yes?
You have sibling. It means you have sister,
Yes, I
two
have an
sister or
elder
one
sibling.
sister? Okay, okay. Yeah, I have
Just one
also.
sister, one elder sibling. You
Yeah,
do
same
too.
here.
Okay. Do you have a brother or sister? Oh,
No,
okay,
I
okay.
have,
I see.
yes, one sister, and she's also elder than me, older than me. Yeah.
So, how do you feel being the younger sibling? Do you think we're looked down upon?
No, not like that. Actually, we support each other a lot. And I feel she's my second mother. I call her because she did a lot of things for me. Like I have a single parent. It means my mother only I have. So my sister did everything for me, for my education and for my improvement, for my everything, whatever you can call. Like she did everything for me, and my mother also. My mother is not able to do everything for me, right? She's not educated. So that's why my sister did everything for me. So that's how we have grown up. So we are too much connected to each other. And I love her a lot, and she loves me a lot. And we work together. Like we have institute, as I told you, that I teach English there, and she is the owner of the institute. We have opened in our rural area, and we work for the students, and it's too much for me. Like I can't even tell you how much we have to do work there, hard work, because as you said that you just need to manage, you need to plan for the teaching offline. But for me, it's very difficult. I teach everyone, like children, college going students, school going students, and there is no any plan. I have to give entire day. So like that, it happens with me. It's very difficult to manage, and also we need to motivate the students in our area because people they don't understand. Students are not ready to learn English language. They want to learn, but they don't have idea much, or they don't know importance that how much it is and how much we need to learn, and we need to improve our skills, right? So they don't know much things, so we need to also make them aware. So that's how we are struggling, and we are doing somehow, my sister and I. Yeah.
I see. That makes me so happy that you and your sister are working together to teach other people. It sounds great. And the fact that you have this really close knit bond together. I think I relate. Though me and my sister we quarrel a lot, but we do unconditionally love each other. I feel like
Okay.
even though I'm the younger sibling, sometimes I end up acting as the elder one, and she ends up being the younger one. So
Mm.
we do also have a very close knit dynamic with each other.
Okay, that's great. That's lovely to know. Yes. So,
All right then, Shweta. Anything else that
yes.
you would want to shoot my way? Anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to conclude with
hmm
before we
Yes.
bid farewell?
So, yeah, exactly. Now we have completed, but I loved the session, and really, I'm so comfortable with you. So definitely, we'll talk a lot, and so many things are there to talk. So we'll definitely meet in another session, and I would love to know about communication, and then how to So many things that we will discuss. But today is our really great session, I would say. I really enjoyed.
Thank you so much, Shweta. Likewise, I really like talking to you, and I'm happy that we could have this really good conversation. And I'm happy that you felt comfortable. I did too, and it was a good chat. Love talking to you, and I also look forward to connecting with you once again.
Thank you so much. So, are you going to sleep now, late night do a sleep, or you will again have another session?
Well, I'll see. I do feel a little tired from the day. I had classes today, so I'll try to call it a day for now. But let's see if
Mhm.
I already do have a session, then another session I go to.
Like, do you do till late night as well? How many
Depends on the
sessions do you
schedule. I
do
try
in a
not
day?
to. It
Okay.
depends on my schedule. It depends on the routine, the number of classes I have, and how productive I'm feeling throughout the day. So that if I do connect with a client, I'm able to give my best shot. I'm not tired, so it
Mm.
reflects in our conversation. So for the day, I think maybe this might be the last one. But yeah,
Mm.
that's how I usually plan it.
Okay. Great, great. All right then. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Thank you so much for that. Good night to you too. All right, bye bye.
Bye bye.